Hello, class, and welcome to our uh, review of the discussion for academic argument essay number 2, pre-writing outline secondary sources. We'll pick up where we left off. Since the last time we looked at this discussion, I thought that Brittany and Jasmine did a really nice job of commenting on Elvis's post, and these are the types of thoughtful feedback that you want to be providing. Well thought out pre-writing guideline and easy to follow. Interesting topic to choose to discuss. I agree with those comments. And I like how Elvis is talking about making connections, discussing, active verbs, giving an overview. Again, following the guidelines for the academic argument essay. Brings us to Brittany's post, disability identity, right? Thought you did a nice job of providing specific details and examples that you'll be focusing on. Adequate specifics, right? Nice description. Links to the sources, right? The idea of rhetorical analysis, essays that we've read, separate essays. Good job. Remember, you can use any of the essays that we've read in class as your secondary sources as well. Nice comments, Jasmine, as well. Interesting, well thought out points. Benjamin, I'm going to talk about racism and racial profiling. Absolutely, that's a form of identity stereotyping, right? Discrimination, right, falls under the logical fallacies. Racism and racial profiling fall under the fallacies as well. Effects, stereotypes. I like the secondary sources. Great logical sources to incorporate into your academic argument, right? Nice comment, Claudia. Talk about the stereotypes, absolutely. Profiling of LGBTQ plus, right? And then you have all those sources to choose from on the college library database under opposing viewpoints. Click on LGBTQ plus rights as one of the possible topics. Mental health. So nice job on that one, Allie. Zeta, nice job as well. How the treatment and stereotypes are harmful. Again, we're looking at the causes and effects on our society and culture so we can demonstrate both global awareness, what do we learn about society and culture, and rhetorical awareness, how do we use the lens of rhetorical analysis to evaluate these sources and synthesize that evaluation with our analysis of identity and stereotyping. In order to do what? Fulfill our learning outcomes, our student learning outcomes. So nice job, everyone so far, including those important details. Pop culture, right? Now, pop culture, TV shows, movies, music, the media, right? The dangers, the negative effects. These are all excellent ideas. Specific examples, nice demonstration of that global awareness, society, right? People, our culture as a whole. This is really well developed. And again, sources from opposing viewpoints. This is really excellent pre-writing and outline. As we move down, right, Claudia, I liked how she gave background. It's kind of getting started on your intro here. So again, for those of you that kind of want to start working on a draft of your intro when you present your outline, that's fine too. In a pre-writing strategy, if you want to do more of a numerical or letter structured outline as is suggested in rules of thumb in the section on outlining how to organize your essay, that's fine too. I like here how Claudia did a little bit of both positive and negative can help us overcome. Now, just be careful. Is there really such thing as a positive stereotype? Now, there could be a positive portrayal, right, and negative stereotypes, but I don't know if there would necessarily be a positive stereotype. Think of it this way. I always use the example, I'm Italian, right? And although, right, Rogerian strategy, my Nana taught me how to make one hell of a gravy, right? Some people call it sauce. We call it gravy in the Dolce family. to say that, all Italian people know how to make a good gravy, although it might not seem damaging. What if you're an Italian person and you don't know how to make a good gravy? Would that be hurtful? Now, you may say, Craig, this is a really simple example. Yes, because I don't want to bring up any examples that might be hurtful to anybody's ideologies. So although it is kind of a whimsical example, and it might not prove to be hurtful, if only one person is offended by that generalization, then right, it's harmful. So I think that saying all at any point, even if it's positive, is a form of right dogmatism and is a fallacy. So what I would do here is I'd focus on positive portrayals, in that they combat, they help to diffuse the negative stereotypes. Just a little idea with wording, and that should be hopefully helpful to all of you when you're thinking about presenting your ideas. So we have portrayals and roles and projections of identity that could lead to negative stereotyping. Okay, so we'll open this one up here so everybody can have a look at Samantha, so we can have a look at Samantha's together. Right? Nice job. I love how she's clustering. It's okay if you want to handwrite your pre-writing and upload it, just like I did, right? With my academic argument essay number 1 pre-writing, it was handwritten. I personally, oh, sorry about that, the wind just closed the door. I personally like to handwrite the pre-writing. Why? I like to hear the scratching. I write with a felt tip pen. I like to hear the scratching of the pen on the paper, just like you used to hear the scratching of a pencil on the paper. I like to smell the ink and feel the paper in my hands. I find it inspiring. Some of you may also. Some of you may find the clicking of the keyboard keys or preferring to pre-write or free write on a computer. That's fine too. If you want to kind of do an electronic one and draw things on your screen and take a PDF of it and upload it, that's fine too. The important thing is you're generating ideas. And this is an excellent generation of ideas. Look at all these examples to focus on. Great job. So back to the discussion. Well done, Samantha. Gender, sexual orientation, religion, age, race, lifestyle, absolutely. Racial stereotyping, profiling, police brutality. I believe that's a topic that you could address on opposing viewpoints in context as well. If you type in police brutality, video games, racial stereotypes as well. Nicely done, Matthew. It's a good overview and your sources look great. Stereotypes of the LGBTQ plus community. Good job, Rashid. And you'll have the opportunity to also get sources from the opposing viewpoints database. So those of you that maybe haven't included your sources with your pre-writing, make sure you contact me if you're having any issues finding sources. Make sure you review the Getting Secondary Sources videos in which I walk you through the Opposing Viewpoints Resource Center and getting secondary sources. Ooh, gender stereotyping. Yep. Transgender. Ooh, so Gianna will probably find herself using anecdotes, right? Telling stories that are true, that she's either heard firsthand or witnessed with relation to her friend. Good job invoking ethos. I like your idea of the hook. I like your idea of body dysmorphia, right? And self-esteem and the negative effects that stereotyping has on our self-esteem and our body images. Yes, the bathroom crisis, that North Carolina bathroom law, right? Surgery, healthcare, transition, the laws, the legal logistics, right? Perpetuated by our institutions, such as, governments, Congress, Senate, etc. So nice job, Gianna. So those of you who have yet to post your pre-writing and outline, please try to do so sooner than later so you can get some feedback on it. Those of you that have, great job, keep up the good work. And remember, let's try and come back to this discussion and provide thoughtful and respectful feedback and suggestions, right? So for those pre-writings and outlines that maybe could use a few more examples, maybe you offer a suggestion. Hey, maybe you could look at the transgender bathroom laws as well. Maybe you could look at this TV show or this article or this example of media bias. So feel free to share examples when reading each other's pre-writings and outlines and list of secondary sources to help your fellow students, develop and organize the essay and provide specific examples. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, and hope to see you in my office hours tomorrow. And remember, my phone will be on, all day this week as per the usual. Phone calls, messages, texts. You know me, I find the phone calls and the Zooms to be most effective, but voice memos work, text messaging, Canvas inbox, all that good stuff. So thanks for listening. I hope this was helpful, and write with confidence.